Hello everyone, White Mage Serenia here, welcoming you back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VIII. In our last episode, we tampered with this switch after opening that door there. So now we want to backtrack. Because we want to make sure we examine both of those switches again. It's a bit tedious, but the reward is well worth it. Good things come to those who wait, and you'll figure out exactly what I mean with that saying later on. Oh boy,
and we're
back.
battle.
It was just another S-Star soldier. Yeah, we'll encounter a lot of those in this area. Alrighty then, climb the ladder. Alright, now we're back at the beginning of the area. As you will see, there we go. There you are. So now we want to just retrace our steps and go up and around this way. It may not seem like much now, but it'll be very useful later on in the game. Alright, we're back. That was another S-Star soldier. Alright, like I said, we just want to retrace our steps and go down this ladder again. Oh, wow. And we're back. There's just another one of the S-Star soldiers. As I said, you'll encounter a lot of those here. Now, just examine this. Wait a minute. Tamper with it. It's important that you click tamper with it. And now, even though you don't really tamper with it, it actually triggers another event later on. It's still a dead end. You want to close off the path we just took with a trap? Normally, even if you raise the lever, it'd be meaningless. Well, perfect timing, I guess. You know what I mean? What? Come on, guys. Alrighty then, I'll meet you back at the crossroads there. Alright, we made it back to the crossroads. Now let's just retrace our steps back towards the gate area. And there's an enemy here that I really want to meet up with because we can get something very nice from them. I'm surprised I haven't encountered it yet. Alright. Ouch! What's wrong? My leg cramped up. It's fine now. I'm so out of shape. Gotta stretch before I exercise. That's the last battle we had. Doesn't really count as exercise. Alright, let's go. Random battle. Alrighty then, we are back. That was just yet another normal S-Star soldier. You can also encounter a cyborg variety of them. They're just a slightly different looking palette, or sprite, or whatever you want to call them. And they have slightly more attacks and an obvious weakness to thunder attacks. Alright, now we want to head up this way. We don't want to head off to the right there yet. And we're back. That was a normal S-Star soldier and the cyborg variety. Alright, let's head on up into the next screen here. And we'll come across the bomb detonator. The heck is this? It's a detonator, you know. Short blue fuse is for the closest one, and the red one is for the one farther down. And we have no idea how powerful it's going to be. Well, I guess so. Let's see. It's important that you press the red one first. If you press the short one first, the detonator malfunctions, and you can't use it again. So press the red switch first, and you'll knock that one down in the hole there. And, of course, run away! Run! And, whoa, would you look at that? See, the door opened. Now, see, that door would not have opened if we didn't check it earlier and realize that it was loose. Notice that Laguna didn't tamper with it, even though it still opened when he blew up the thing. If we didn't even check it, it wouldn't have opened. And that will be important later on in the game. because it will open up. Those will act as doors to items and things later on in the game for Squall's group. All right, press the blue switch now. Run! Boom. I also find it funny that there's a massive explosion for the short boulder, or for the small boulder, but nothing for the big one, and it just rolls off there. Run away! Also, doing that will also open up new paths for the Squalls group later on. And see, now all 3 doors are open. That was awfully quiet. I was expecting a blast of some sort. Alright. Now let's just head on up to the next screen here. At least I think it's the next screen up. Yeah. Now we got a long hallway type thing. And this spot's kind of tricky because the camera doesn't pan with you. And as you can see, it goes a long way back. So it's kind of hard to see your characters after a while. Alright, we're back. See, like I said, it's kind of hard to see your characters, so move to the left, and then, yeah, there you go. I mean, it's not impossible to see them, it's just hard where they're so far back from the camera. Finally! This is the enemy we've been wanting to look for. The Elastoid. The reason we want is because they have 2 new spells for us. And apparently Ward doesn't have enough space to draw them. So he's going to cast it on himself. And I think that's stop. I think that... Oh, anyway. Have Laguna draw 1. Yep, stop. And the other one is... Meltdown. Yeah. Alright, guys. I'm going to take a few moments, draw 100 of the spells, and I will join you in a moment. Be right back. And we're back, guys. Also, a note on Meltdown, before we get started here. It when you cast it on your opponent, it lowers their vitality and their spirit to 0, so that they have no defense against physical attacks or magical attacks, and it lasts the duration of the battle. So it's very, very good to have on hand. Now, just tear into this thing. Now that we have 100 Dispel, Meltdown, and Stop for at least Laguna and Kiros. Ward has too many spells in his box right now, so he can't do anything about that. Also, now that we have all the upgraded spells, don't worry about using your lesser spells. I would say go ahead and burn through them. Speaking of which, I need to go junction some of their abilities here. Instead of GF, we're switching that to Magic. Oh, wow. I didn't realize I didn't junction those yet. And for you, we're getting rid of Mad Rush for Magic. And you already have Magic, so yeah, that works for me. Now let's go to Junction here. Speaking of Junction Magic, I think Meltdown does really good here. Oh wait, yeah, he's got too much shit. Or too much crap, sorry. Now, right here. This is where we want to put those Meltdowns we drew. If I can find it. There it is. Look at that. It's the best thing you can possibly junction to your Vitality stat. So put that there. And see how well Stop junctions here. Oh wow, Firaga really jumps his HP. So, whoa, whoa. Pain does too, apparently. Yeah, no, we're going to put Pain in Magic Defense when that comes to it. Yeah, right here when we get that, so we're going to put Pain. Alright then. Put Meltdown there. And Kiraga here. That works. Yep, that works well. Alrighty then. Let us continue on. Continue on into this area here. And right up here. Oh yeah, we need to go ahead and switch some of Ward's magic around here. No, we want to go to switch. Oh, can't do it right now. Well, darn it. Well, let's just have him use up some of those cure spells, shall we? How about this? Where's my mid-level or mid-magic? There we go. On ward, if you don't mind. Already have 100. Already have 100. Ah, crap. Well, I guess I can't get him 100 meltdowns just yet. And stuff like that. Anyway, go ahead and push this boulder out of the way. And it'll also unlock a cure junction. Or a cure draw point. Whatever, man. Thanks to me, those S-Star soldiers are gone. Pigs. Oh, White Mage Serenia out here, guys. Take care, and thanks for watching.